makeup tips that completely changed the way that I do my makeup and how my makeup looks, and for the better. Allowing my skincare to dry down for a full 15 minutes. It used to absolutely drive me insane when I would look in the mirror and I would see that my makeup had created these little balls on my skin. And it took me forever to finally figure out that I wasn't letting my sunscreen fully set. Ditching the heavy creams for these liquid, milky hydrators. I was learning makeup, I was told over and over again that to prep the skin, and especially to prep under the eyes, you need to use a thick, heavy cream because it makes sense. You want to give that area extra hydration so that it can hold onto the makeup properly. But then once you start to dig a little bit deeper, you realize that is that simply not the case. While it is true that the skin absolutely needs hydration in order for the makeup to look good and last on the skin, it doesn't need that hydration in the form of a thick, heavy cream. Think of your skin as one thin layer, like a piece of paper. And the more stuff you put on it, the more that thin piece of paper is going to start to sink down, meaning it's going to be able to handle less product. Applying cream bronzer before applying anything else. I know I sound like a broken record with this tip, but warming the base is truly life-changing for so many people. So you apply your skincare, apply your primer if you use a primer, and then I go in and I apply a very light layer of a cream bronzer all over the skin to tone down areas of discoloration. So think hyperpigmentation, melasma, red spots, age spots, sunspots. The bronzer helps to tone those down. That doesn't mean it corrects it or it cancels it or it hides it. It tones the pigment down so that you don't feel like you have to go in with this thick, heavy layer of concealer or foundation to cover it. Flipping my makeup order of operations, basically doing the opposite of what we've all been taught to do in terms of order of application. So we've all been taught foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush. So we apply the bronzer first and then layer the blush right on top of the bronzer. And then I apply my concealer where I need it. And I use the concealer to help to soften the edges of those darker, more heavily pigmented products like the bronzer and blush. This helps everything to look so much softer and so much more natural. I'll apply a little bit of concealer down the center of the face just to spotlight highlight. But I'm telling you, bronzer, blush, then concealer. We've been lied to.